Mannesmann and Vodafone are two leading companies in the technology world. Mannesmann was a German-based holding company operating in the fields of telecommunications, construction, and engineering. Vodafone, on the other hand, was a UK-based telecommunications company providing mobile communication services worldwide. In 1999, Vodafone took a major step to acquire Mannesmann. This was one of the largest acquisition deals ever seen in history, valued at around $180 billion at the time. This acquisition fundamentally transformed the global telecommunications industry and was considered a historic turning point. However, the acquisition of Mannesmann was controversial at the time and sparked a significant backlash among the German public and politicians. Mannesmann was seen as a venerable company in Germany, and this acquisition heightened concerns about foreign companies taking over German industry. This video will provide you with all the details about the acquisition of Mannesmann and Vodafone's historic acquisition deal. We will cover the history of Mannesmann and Vodafone, the features and impacts of the acquisition, the reactions in Germany, and more. What risks did the acquisition of Mannesmann reveal regarding international corporate mergers and acquisitions? Did the acquisition contribute to Vodafone becoming a global leader? What was the impact on Mannesmann's presence in Germany? How did the acquisition create public and political debates in Germany? What were the reasons behind these discussions? For all this and more, before starting the video, if you're interested in universal economic history, you can subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to be informed about new videos I upload every day. Enjoy the watch.
Universal economic history.
Mannesmann is a holding company founded in Germany in 1890. It initially started in the steel pipe manufacturing sector, but over time, expanded its activities into construction, engineering, and telecommunications. Reinhard Mannesmann, the company's founder, invented the Mannesmann process of manufacturing seamless steel pipes to reduce interruptions in the steel pipe production process. This method allowed steel pipes to become thicker, more durable, and lighter. This invention made Mannesmann a leading company in the pipe manufacturing industry. Over time, Mannesmann expanded its operations into construction, engineering, and telecommunications. In the early 20th century, the company became a pioneer in lightweight steel construction technology. It also played a significant role in steel production for aircraft engines and the defense industry. In 1949, following the establishment of the Federal Republic of Germany, Mannesmann was restructured and became a holding company operating in various sectors. In 1955, the company obtained the first license for television broadcasting in Germany, entering the telecommunications sector. Vodafone is a UK-based telecommunications company. The company was founded in the late 1980s in the UK and entered the mobile telecommunications sector in the early 1990s. Vodafone quickly grew as an innovative company in mobile communication technologies and expanded its operations globally. Vodafone experienced significant growth in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The company gained popularity with its innovative services in mobile communication technologies. In particular, the acquisition of Mannesmann Mobilfunk in 1999 positioned Vodafone as one of the leading mobile operators in Europe. In the following years, Vodafone expanded its operations worldwide, and by 2014, the company was serving 444 million customers in 21 countries globally. Vodafone won numerous awards for its innovative solutions in mobile internet, voice calls, data sharing, SMS services, and more. The acquisition of Mannesmann is considered a historic event in the telecommunications sector. Mannesmann, based in Germany, became one of the leading mobile operators in Europe in the 1990s and was acquired by Vodafone in 1999. Vodafone made an offer of nearly $180 billion to acquire Mannesmann. This was one of the largest acquisition offers made at the time. Mannesmann attempted to reject this offer, but Vodafone continued to increase its bid. Vodafone's offer sparked a major debate among Mannesmann shareholders. Many businesspeople and politicians in Germany opposed the acquisition of one of the country's leading companies by a foreign company. However, there was a division among Mannesmann management and shareholders, and ultimately, Vodafone's offer was accepted. Vodafone's acquisition of Mannesmann stood out with several features and attracted attention. Here are the features of the acquisition agreement. High price. Vodafone made an offer of nearly $180 billion to acquire Mannesmann. This was the largest acquisition offer made at the time. Stock and cash payment. Vodafone proposed two different methods of payment, offering Mannesmann shares and cash payment. Approval of shareholders. The acquisition deal was subject to approval by Mannesmann shareholders. Vodafone's offer created significant debate among shareholders but was eventually accepted. Impacts of the acquisition. What happened to Vodafone and Mannesmann? The acquisition of Mannesmann brought significant changes for both Vodafone and Mannesmann. Here are the impacts of the acquisition. Expansion of Vodafone. The acquisition positioned Vodafone as one of the largest mobile operator companies worldwide. In addition to being a leading mobile operator in Europe, Vodafone gained a significant presence in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. Division of Mannesmann. Following the acquisition, the Mannesmann Group was divided, and Vodafone acquired Mannesmann Mobilfunk, a mobile operator. Other Mannesmann business divisions were separated into different companies operating in areas such as steel, automotive parts, and industrial services. Workforce reduction. After the acquisition, Vodafone downsized its workforce in Mannesmann. This helped reduce labor costs but received criticism from labor unions. Vodafone's acquisition of Mannesmann is considered one of the largest acquisition deals in world history. Taking place in 1999, the deal was valued at around $180 billion, equivalent to approximately 350 billion euros in the currency at the time. This acquisition made a significant impact on the global economy at the time and initiated a major transformation in the mobile operator sector. This deal later served as an example for many other large-scale acquisition agreements and contributed to the increase in company mergers and acquisitions. The acquisition of Mannesmann sparked significant public and political debates in Germany. These debates revolved around the question of whether it was right for a foreign company to acquire a national company in Germany. Germany's self-identification as a traditional industrial producer raised concerns that the acquisition of Mannesmann would undermine this characteristic. Gerhard Schroeder, the German chancellor at the time, opposed this acquisition and argued that Vodafone's offer should be rejected in order to defend Germany's national interests. However, this call did not have a significant influence on Vodafone's offer. Nevertheless, some political leaders and the public in Germany criticized Vodafone for selling off many units of Mannesmann and carrying out layoffs following the acquisition. These criticisms reflected concerns about the potential negative effects of this acquisition on the German economy and employment. The acquisition of Mannesmann revealed the complexity and potential risks of corporate mergers and acquisitions. This acquisition, particularly due to concerns about national interests and the workforce, sparked significant debates in Germany. These discussions raised greater awareness about the political, social, and national consequences of international corporate mergers and acquisitions. Other lessons that can be learned from Mannesmann's acquisition include: corporate mergers and acquisitions require careful strategic planning and management. Successful execution of such deals requires collaboration between companies and the development of a harmonious culture and management approach. Corporate mergers and acquisitions can create power imbalances between the parties involved. Therefore, it is important to consider the culture, business model, and values of the company being acquired when formulating a strategy. Acquisition deals have political and social consequences. National interests, workforce concerns, and other societal issues can significantly impact the success of an acquisition deal. These lessons should be taken into account in future acquisition deals. Companies need to develop a careful strategy to protect the interests of all parties involved and consider factors such as the workforce, society, and national interests. The acquisition of Mannesmann is one of the largest deals in world history, carrying financial, political, and social significance. This acquisition generated significant debates in Germany, particularly concerning national interests and workforce concerns. The acquisition propelled Vodafone's growth and established it as a global telecommunications leader, while reducing Mannesmann's presence in Germany and resulting in thousands of job losses. In conclusion, the acquisition of Mannesmann is a significant event in the global business world, emphasizing the importance of properly managing corporate mergers and acquisitions. These transactions require strategic planning, effective management, and consideration of cultural, social, and national factors. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If there's a specific video you'd like me to make on economic history, don't forget to mention it in the comments section. I wish everyone a pleasant day.
Universal economic history.